Hello, birthday boy. Hello.
Yes. Hi, Corona Kitchen. Guess who I have with me today, Debriana?
Turn around.
You already knew.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Early.
Yeah, happy birthday early.
It's a whole week of celebrating.
Isn't it? I used to celebrate my birthday for a month. I just figured it was the whole month.
Well, in our family, there's a special tradition of making this angel. Oh, I've lost him. He's with the dog. He's with the.
Oh, well.
Come back at some other point, James. But we make this angel food cake. It's the cake my mom makes for all the birthdays. And I wanted to make it a little while ago, but I couldn't find this.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, cake flour.
1 box of cake flour. It was at Target.
What? What? Oh my God, that's so weird.
So random. On a top shelf, pushed to the back. So
That's why you found it. Somebody shoved it back there.
now that I have it, I'm going to make it for his birthday, and we are going to eat it tonight.
Yay.
And I make it with whipped cream and and berries. It'll be different berries. And
Yeah.
But what's so great about angel food is I just looked it up. It's only 129 calories a slice because it's all egg whites. And
Yeah, because there's not a lot of fat in it.
that's it.
Yeah.
No butter, nothing. So.
Yep.
But here, you're gonna forgive me. You're gonna have to do a serious, I think you're gonna have to do Shakespearean monologues while I separate eggs. But 12, a dozen eggs. So.
Yes, a dozen eggs.
So anyway, so I'm gonna get to this fun times. Okay, so the first thing you do is you want to take your cake flour and your salt, and I'm gonna put it through a sieve, and I'm gonna
Yeah, everything about it is fine.
Everything is fine. Like before this, I ground my sugar to make it super fine.
Yeah.
My granulated regular sugar, which I normally just have regular sugar, but certain things require super fine.
Yeah, it's that texture that you get when it's not the granules aren't that big.
I mean, think about it. If you have 12 egg whites, you don't want anything weighing those whites down. Okay?
No.
So I'm measuring. I'm doing the really good thing, Martha Stewart thing. Like she takes a knife and measures. I'm using my finger in a box.
I use a chopstick.
I just use my finger. I'm going to do it again. So it's 1 cup of flour.
Yeah.
Exact science here. And then, but we should talk a little bit about cake flour because some people are like, oh yeah, whatever, I can just use all purpose. No.
Oh.
It calls for cake flour. Listen to the directions. There's a reason why you use this, and that's because, okay, it even tells you right here. It's just, it has some cornstarch in it. It has I don't think as much gluten.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
And so you won't be the same. Your cake.
Well, you're not kneading a cake, so you don't need the gluten to form, and especially for an angel food cake, you want to have all the levity you can get. So you do. What are you going to do with those egg yolks, Missy?
Oh my God, I'm going to make an omelet, I guess.
Yeah, you got 12 egg yolks.
1/4 teaspoon salt. So I'm just going to sieve this out here. And oh my God, Seamus, this is a great job for you. Come here.
Come and lend a hand.
When I get the child labor, will it happen? No. All right, I guess I'm doing it myself. So I'm just going to do this and then put it to the side. As usual.
Yeah, there you go. I have cats. That's all I can say.
They show up at the beginning and then Seamus, Shay, anybody? Mueller. Okay, well, we're gonna put this to the side.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor, sweetheart? Oh, he's peeking around the corner, and then he said, "Do you want to come and help me do the eggs?"
I don't know. I don't want to eat my
You don't. You can just watch. Why
Here,
you-
I'm going to do this. And there, now I can see him.
Here, hang out with Brianna and talk to her while I'm doing this. I'm going to now.
Hi. Hi. I think some sifting needs to happen.
Seamus, here, get into the frame so we can see you. There you go. Okay.
There, hi.
How are you doing, Lily?
I'm okay. You know, it's Corona time, but I found I was very useful today. I painted my bathroom. So that was a big job, and I feel very complete now. Home projects. Yay.
Yay.
So what are you going to do tonight with your cake? Are you guys going to do anything special? I know you had your Lego off the other day.
that
Yeah,
was
tell
fun.
her about that.
That was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you build?
Well, we built a lot of different things. Morse built his own, like, sort of town, Morrisville.
Yeah?
It was a bird's eye view of it.
Cool.
And then Ronan made a Chimera. I made a sort of a ship/cannon thing with a landing gear that I added. And then, like, Luca made this other town, something called God Town, something like that.
It had a whole bunch of gods from different Legos, like just
Oh, wow.
superhero Legos and stuff.
Yeah, and then Holly made a drone based on like a climate change drone or something.
Oh, good for Holly.
I made a mausoleum. I didn't mean to. I thought it was a house, but
And so who won?
Running one.
Oh, cool.
the Chimera is like what is it? It's half lion, half
Yes.
dragon.
You got Snake. It's
Snake. It was beautiful.
Snake.
Cool.
It wasn't that.
Did anyone take a picture of it?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, we should post that
We can
picture
post a picture of it. Yeah, it was super cool.
of the winner. These are the new birthday parties we're having now.
Yeah.
Zoom parties.
What else can you do? You know,
Mhm.
what is
So
it?
what are you guys going to watch anything tonight, TV wise, or?
Well, what do we want to? Well, what do you want to watch, Shannon?
I don't know.
We'll probably watch a movie and have some cake. We
Yay!
might,
Yay!
we might play Epic Scrabble. We've been doing that a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun. Now, what's the difference between Scrabble and Epic Scrabble?
Oh, I just call it that.
Did you make it that? You made that up, Lisa?
Yeah, it's just, you know, they're intense games. Sometimes we decide to time them because we don't want people to take too long, and then the anxiety really starts to go.
Yeah. Well, one time she ran out of time.
Yeah, if you run out of time, then you
What happens? Do you have to forfeit if you have the timer and you're not there?
forfeit.
You get your turn skipped.
Oh, demerit.
Yeah,
Yeah. And also, one thing about the time is that you really have to put the pressure on them. You have to count like 60, 59.
Oh, really?
it's very dramatic,
Yeah.
Debrianna. It's very dramatic.
And it gets
Okay.
dramatic when it goes under like 30 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah, you better get the word on.
I'm really proud of myself. I've got no yolk in these. The pressure is on.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I gotta get going.
Okay, bye. Nice to see you.
Bye. Happy birthday.
Well, so again, 12 eggs, 12 egg whites,
One at a time. One at a time.
How do you separate your eggs?
Exactly the way you're doing it. I know there's probably a better way. I don't use my fingers. I just don't like that way.
I don't either. That way's weird to me.
Yeah. So I do it exactly the way you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm having
It feels science experimenty that way.
Yes, it does.
I think I measure so much because I bake so much, and you can't really eyeball a lot of baking.
You really can't.
It's more exacting.
Also, I'm going to add that what will be added to this is cream of tartar.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have it. Like these are, if you're going to make this cake, look, it doesn't take very many ingredients, but you have to have all the ingredients.
And you have to have the right ones.
Yeah. You can't just say, oh,
or you'll have cake fail.
You can't Corona this, okay? You can't Corona this cake.
I don't think there is a way to Corona that cake.
No.
I know. The only thing I was wondering is if you could, you know how they sell the egg whites already separated in a box?
Oh yeah, that weird way.
I wonder if that works for angel food cake.
You know, that is not something I've ever tried, and I can't. Part of it is the challenge is like, look what I just did. I was you know, where's the fun in getting it in the box, right?
I know, right? There isn't any.
So, okay. So what you do is you take a teaspoon of cream of tartar with the 12 large egg whites. And then you're going to beat them until foamy, about 1 minute. Then you add the cream of tartar and you beat until soft peaks form. Continue to beat, gradually adding the sugar, and you beat until the stiff peaks form. And then you mix. And then you add the vanilla and you beat to combine. And then that is when you add the rest. You
add the flour.
So it's really crucial. I'm just going to say all this before I actually do the physical part of it because it has to be done, you know, immediately. You must have a proper
angel food pan. Yep.
You can get these, you know, and the weight of the cake keeps this down, and it has this thing. And when I'm done with it, what I like to do is I'll take a picture of this. I put it over a wine bottle to cool like this.
Oh, cool.
And it's just, you know, you don't grease it or anything. Just seeing like, oh no, did this get dented? Okay, that's not
a funnel.
That's not good if it got dented. Uh-oh. Yeah, you don't want, oh, phew, okay, oh my God. Oh my God.
Almost a disaster.
Oh, that was almost a serious disaster. It would have leaked out the bottom. Right. I fixed it.
Woohoo.
I'm really glad that worked out.
There's a little Corona going on in here.
I'm really glad that worked out. That would have been a nightmare. Yeah, make sure your thing is all really square with the sides. Yeah, and anything else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it right now.
Do you put salt in it?
I do. I put a 1/4 teaspoon of salt in the cake flour.
Okay.
So that's gonna be there, and I'm gonna fold that in. You don't mix that in the mixer.
Yeah. So there's the interesting thing about this, even though there's so few ingredients, there's specific ingredients, and each step is specific. The soft peaks, the hard peaks, the folding in of the flour. Those are all technique things that need to be right.
Also, you have to invert it when you cool it, and you need to, and I will show you this, poke out the bubbles with a spatula before you put it in the oven. You want to release the bubbles. So it's a spectacular finish if you do it right. People get really excited. And it tastes really good, but you know, you gotta do the right thing or else you're gonna be in trouble. Okay, so a teaspoon of cream of tartar. So first I'm gonna mix this till foamy in the mixer.
That is a big measuring cup.
You know, this was my grandma's
Aw,
the 40s, and it
I
has.
love that.
Well, it's really a bowl
Yeah.
to make stuff in that had her measurements on the side, and I love this thing, and I've carried it with me for probably, I don't know, 30 years.
That's so great.
And I'm so grateful it never broke in my travels. It's a miracle.
Yeah.
But I love it so much. All right, here we go.
Okay. Onward and upward.
Here's that man.
There we go.
Okay,
Foamy doesn't take too long.
it's gonna go for a minute. It's getting foamy. Look how blonde my hair looks.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's not a lot of things to use it for. I sometimes use it in whipped cream to keep it stiff if you need that. I like that green bowl. That's pretty too.
Me too. It's the name of the California Padre, I forget.
Oh, nice. So you're gonna sprinkle that in?
Here we go.
Okay. Nope.
All right, so I keep going.
I don't really know why, but I'm gonna imagine it's the same reason you add it to whipped cream. It helps keep the shape of the egg whites.
Say that again?
I said I don't know if it does the same thing in egg whites, but I'm assuming it does. When I add it for whipped cream, it helps keep the shape.
Yes.
I'm imagining that's why it goes into the egg whites the same way.
Warming.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going. I'm going to speed it up a little bit.
Speed it up. Now, were your egg whites room temp?
Now I'm going to gradually add the sugar. 1¼ cup.
The science of making a cake right in front of us. Woo-hoo.
1¼ cups of sugar.
Okay.
Slowly.
Yeah, the egg whites are just starting to pull themselves into a shape. You don't want to damage the shape by adding all that sugar in all at once. Here we go. The big cups going in. What do they look like? She can't hear me. Her KitchenAid is very loud.
Oh, we need some vanilla extract. 2 teaspoons.
So now's the time where I wish I could give her my own vanilla extract, because that would add a nice bump. But maybe I'll give it to her for Christmas. I'm always surprised that you don't have to grease that pan. It's always so surprising to me how it comes out. But it does. I don't think we have anybody watching us right now. Oh, we do? I don't see them. Gently going in the sugar.
Oh my God, this crazy haze of sugar in the sun. Looking up at it like, what?
Well, that's super fine. It definitely makes.
Little sugar.
The cloud of sugar. That's got to be like something out of a fairy tale.
I mean, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah. You have the whip thing going in there. Yeah, the machine is noisy. That is for sure.
Okay.
That's part of it, I guess.
You don't want to overbeat it. Oh my God, I can hear myself think.
Well, it's interesting because egg whites can dry out. I mean, when you cook them, if you overbeat them, they can get dry.
Yeah,
And
you don't want to
this whole cake has no oil in it, so you have to be careful of that too.
Yes. Okay, you go to the side, Egos. That's going to be a major omelet.
Yes.
That's probably dinner.
Now you can freeze the egg yolks. If you add a little cream to them on the
You
top. Mm-hmm.
You should write a cookbook on the fine art of freezing.
How many things I can freeze in my freezer?
I know this stuff. Okay, so here's the. I just have popsicles in my freezer before Corona. So I've got all the flour and the salt sifted. It's only 1 cup. I'm going to slowly, now look at this. These
Yes,
are
let's see those.
See the peaks?
Yes, they're beautiful.
Beautiful. They're gorgeous. Now I don't want to kill this, so I'm going to slowly
This is called folding.
fold it in.
So basically the motion is you're taking the spatula and you're making an arc
You're
with it.
going like
Not like going like this.
this.
It's a
Folding
gentle turning of the ingredients inside. Yeah.
Cool. Because I don't want to kill all this beautiful air that I just made with these eggs. Okay. Folding, folding.
It's such an interesting idea for a batter. I wonder who thought of it.
Who made this up? I
You
don't
know,
know.
it's such an interesting idea for a cake.
It is. It has to be French because of the
That's exactly what I would think. It was French. It was some royalty that came up. That someone in the kitchen made for somebody in royalty.
Well, and the French are so obsessed with eggs and every single thing you can do with an egg and an egg yolk, and it's just amazing to me. There's a whole art and science to it. Oh, this is so exciting. It's reminding me of my childhood. I was telling you earlier. So I was born on Christmas.
Aww.
This
Lisa Jesus.
Jesus. And so it's a weird thing to have a birthday when you're a kid on a major holiday. Ask anyone who has their birthday on a major holiday.
Yeah, it's a cheat, especially Christmas.
Yeah. So my mom always tried to make it special, except for that one year when she forgot my birthday, but that's another time.
I was scarred for life, but we won't talk about it.
That was just one time. Other than that, it was all really amazing. And, she would go out of her way to make these beautiful, just a beautiful party. And and my sister, Holly, we both have the same middle name, Noelle. I guess they just couldn't think of something different. So they just gave us the same middle name. They're like, oh, December. Okay. Look, women at that time were in the twilight sleep, totally blown out. I get it. Look, I don't know against her. There was no time to think. So anyway, Holly and I would have joint birthday parties around like December 15th. And we just had great parties, and we would make, Christmas ornaments for the favors.
Because you can't separate the December thing.
You really can't. Okay. So, you know, I love my mom for that, but she always made this cake for everybody, grandchildren, her children, everybody. And it's just fun and special when you feel like, you know, you're getting something good. So, all right. So this is pretty well folded.
And there's still a lot of air in there.
There's a lot of air. I don't want it to get down. So I'm gonna, but you also want to make sure the flour is incorporated. So it's really important to not get clumps or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't want clumps of flour in there.
So I
Well,
think
the interesting thing is the egg whites are kind of sticky. So
they are so sticky. Now, if you wanted to get totally crazy, okay, yum, you could, you know, put like some food coloring in here and make it pink, or
mhm.
you know, do a color, because the cake is so
It's white.
it's white. It's an open
It's a very white cake.
for the artists out there who know how to mix colors. So I'm just putting it in like this, and it's very easy to get out. It just comes out in these big things.
Yeah, like big clouds.
It's fluffy.
Yeah.
It looks like marshmallow cream. It's fun. And you know, it's so easy to make your own. Don't go and buy it in a box. That's just
Oh, it's
chemical.
terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's like I don't know why it doesn't taste the same, but they must add other ingredients into it to keep it fresh longer that just mess with it.
And what's so great is anybody who knows, who watches these great baking shows and whatever, you can cut and maneuver angel food cake into pieces and shapes and things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this great sponge. So if you wanted to make, you know, a special shaped cake for a young kid or something, you know, you could do anything. So all right, it's in there, and it's so light and fluffy, and I don't want to disturb it too much. This is ungreased. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of spread it around on the top a little, but I'm not gonna do too much to it because I want it to remain fluffy.
Fluffy. I keep thinking it's reminding me of bunny rabbits.
It's like a kitty. It's like Cashew. It's like a cute little Himalayan. And so, all right. So this is then the
So
last.
how long are you going to bake that? When are you putting it in the oven?
Here's the thing. The oven is at 350. I've preheated it. You cook it when it springs back, when you to the touch, from lightly pressed, about 35 minutes. And when you cool it, you have to invert it upside down. So I will post a picture of that for anybody who wants to make it. But this is the last thing I do. And I did this with the banana bread. You want to cut out some of the bubbles. So I'm just putting this down, you know, like this, and I kind of swirl it because I want the top to have a little bit of a texture, even though I'm going to frost it with whipped cream. So that's it.
Okay.
Going in.
Yay! Birthday cake is on the way.
Birthday cake is on the way. I'm cleaning this professionally. Raw egg whites.
That is so good for you.
Okay, I'm putting it in. And then you don't want anybody to go stomping around. Here we go.
Yay.
This is exciting. Yay. All right. And the thing is that I always had people say, like, oh, well, why don't you can't do that. Why does that pan? It would leak out. And it's like, no, it won't leak out. It's so thick and fluffy. It's not like regular batter. So it doesn't glue out. So there we go.
In it goes.
The baby's in.
Yay.
And
Well, I can't wait to see the finished product.
Me either. I bought some heavy whipping cream, and in the that I'll put a tiny bit of sugar and probably some lemon zest and some little bit of lemon juice, and so we'll have it all with whipped cream and berries. It's going to be
And that's such a nice cake for right now in the spring.
It really is. If you're having a tea party, oh wait, you're not.
Oh yeah, no one's doing that.
Well, just, you know what? Here's a Mother's Day idea. Say you wanted to, celebrate your friend or someone or your own mom or whomever. You could make it and then you could give it, or, even though you wouldn't be able to eat it, or you could make it together on a Zoom or,
Yeah,
do something fun because it's really easy. And it
yeah,
tastes so good.
yeah.
So,
Yay. Well, I'm looking forward to the pictures.
me too. Yay, I have some nice marigolds.
Well, definitely post the winning Lego. I'd like to see that along with the birthday cake, please.
All right, I'll throw in the winning Lego and the birthday cake. Okay.
Okay. All right, everybody, be safe. Manja.